Hello everybody, Artisan Loom here with another tutorial by the most fabulous Twisty Christy. I've come to get to know her pretty well, and she's one of my favorite people that I've met on Instagram. And anyhow, she had made this for Chadero's Bling for Breast Cancer contest, and this is called Survivor's Song. And I just got the okay from her to do a tutorial, so I'm going to show you how to do this design. And I am going to do pinks and whites in my rendition. So this is what we're going to be doing, so go ahead and get your colors ready. I'm probably going to use like 4 colors, but you can go as many as 5. Okay, this bracelet is 7 pin bars wide. Your first and last are at the same height, then you drop down 1, 2, 3 to where it comes to a point. Okay, I made it 2 loom lengths long. We're not going to go the full 2 loom lengths. I think we're going to just, there's not really a pattern in it, so therefore you can make it as long or as short as you want it. I'm not going to go the full loom length, so you just need to figure out where you would like to stop, where you think it might fit your wrist. I have not made this design yet, so I don't know for a fact how long it comes out if you go the full 2 loom lengths. But I can't tell on her tutorial on the flipogram how far she went down, so I'm assuming it's not super tight. I think it's a tight design, but it's not that tight to where it shrinks up so bad. So I'm just going to go, I don't know, I'll probably stop somewhere like in here, you know, a little bit shy of a full 2 loom lengths. I'd rather it be a little short than a little too big. Okay, so go ahead and pick your colors, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so what I did is I'm going to still go in the breast cancer colors, but I'm going to use the LE Pearl White for the border, and I may tie it in another area in the bracelet. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to start off. I'm going to bead every 3rd one, I think, going up, but I'm going to use plain bands from the start here. So I'm going to go out 3 times on both sides, and that will be the start. Okay, and then I'm going to start off with a plain band, and then what I did was I beaded 6/0 seed beads, and I had a 6/0 pink seed bead, and then a spacer bead and another 6/0 seed bead. So I'm going to do a plain band, a beaded band, and I'm going to do plain, two plains, and then a beaded band, 2 plains, and then a beaded band. Okay, I'm going to do that all the way down, however far you want to stop. Okay, I'm going to do this exact thing on this side, beads in the same spot. Okay, all the way down into where, however long that you would like it, and then I will meet you back. So this is what mine looks like. This is where I'm deciding to stop right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. The 8th peg on both sides, and then I came up in the center there. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, the next part I'm going to use the Sweets, the 300 count glitter or baby pink Sweets. And I want to tell you up front, you're going to need good quality stretchy bands for this design, so please do not use off-brand. Trust me on it. Okay, so what we're going to do is start over here on the left, and all we're going to do is zigzags going all the way up the loom. So it's pretty simple. like that. Okay, you're going to do that to the end. We'll do the same thing on this side. Okay, do that to the end, and then I will meet you back for the next step, which will be triangles. Okay, so the next step we're going to do triangles, and you need a good quality stretchy band, and so I'm going to use my white, my glitter white that my awesome friend Crazy Just Might Work, Suzanne HB, sent them to me, and I sent her, we did like a swap. Okay, so what we're going to do now is triangles. So we're going to start here and just do a triangle going up like this. Okay, just like so. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Just like so. I want you to finish the triangles all the way up to the line. Okay, so now what we're going to do is the next step, and I'm going to use a baby pink silk. Has a pearlescent look to it. And what we're going to do is we're going, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? How terrible is that? Okay, we're going to go from, we're going to start here on this, this peg, and we're going to go to the center. So we're going to go like that, okay? And then we're going to do a long stretch going this way. That's why I say you're going to need good quality bands for that, okay? And we're going to go to the next one, to the center. And we're going to do this the entire way up the loom. Let me make sure I got the right bands and don't get it mixed up with my sweets, because I've been known to do that. Oops, I want to keep them in order too. Okay, so just do this the entire way up the loom. Okay. Now the next step, I'm gonna take this glitter white that I did these triangles with, and I'm gonna go up the center, and all we're doing is a single chain. Okay, this one needs to be a good stretchy band because I don't believe we are looming this one back. I think we're going to be looming whatever the next step is out, so this needs to be a band that stretches. So go ahead and do your single chain. So the next step, I'm going to come back and bring in this Ellie pearl again. And what I'm going to do is, I went ahead and beaded these, okay? I just took some 6/0 baby pink seed beads and I put it on one of the bands. And this is the part that I'm going to bead. You do not have to bead any of this bracelet. It will still work out. You can put it, the only place I wouldn't put the beads is down the center because they're not going to get looped up the way you think they're going to get looped up. So that'd be the only place that I would say don't put them. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off here on this third pin bar, and we're going to go from here to the center. This is just how I'm choosing to bead it. I've never made this before, so I don't even know if this is going to come out right. And then you just bring this one down, okay? And then we're going to go from the connect it all in the center, go up towards the upper left and the upper right, okay? So it's going to look like that, okay? And then what we're going to do is, since we ended here, we're going to start it right here. So we're going to get another beaded band and start it here and go towards the center. Okay, and the center down to the right. To the upper left. Sorry, my hands are in the way. And then from the center to the upper right. Okay, so it'll look like that. You ended here, you're going to start here. And we're going to do this number all the way down the loom. It's pretty simple. I'm hoping that these beads come out. I want to do less is more, even though I'm doing four beads. I still think using the small seed beads will look better since we did the big beads on the outer. Okay, so go ahead and finish that to the end. Okay, and now we want to put cat bands on top of, it says triple cat bands, but I've got LEs, so I don't know whether to do double, but I'm going to do triple in the center of each one of these things we just got done placing. I think if I'm using LE, a double it would be fine, but since it's asking, let's see here, yeah, I'm just going to do triple. Sometimes the tighter the band, you can get away with the double, but we're going to leave it with the triple, and we're going to do that through each one, and then I'll meet you back with the next step. And we can probably go ahead and turn the loom around and start looping at this point, but let's finish that and then we'll turn the loom around. So now we're ready to turn the loom around, and we're going to go ahead and need a cat band right here. Okay, triple cat band. Okay, and what we're going to do is loom out the center. Okay, so let me see if I can do it this way. Okay, you're going to go in through here and you're going to bring this band up. Okay, I believe you're going to bring it up twice till you get to there. Now we're going to have to loom these back out. Okay, so you're going to go in through the center. Get whichever band is on top, which happens to be this one, the next one, which will go down towards your right. My dog's crying. They go out to the left, and this one, if I can get in there, like that. Okay, and then we're going to go in through the center again and bring it up twice. And then we're going to go through the center of this one and do the same thing. Whichever one's on top, which is going to be your left, then your right, then your, well, if you bust a band, it won't be. Okay, I just busted a band. So I'm going to have to go off camera and fix it. And then I shall be right back to finish that fix. So we're going to bring this out towards the left. Next one will go out towards the right, and then you go back in the center again and go up twice. And you're just going to continue on doing what I just did for these two. You go up twice, loom these out, then go up twice, loom these out. Okay, so finish that all the way up the loom, please. So now that we've completed the whole center, now what we're going to do is we need to loom these back out, these long stretches, because that's the next band that's on top. So we're going to go in through the center and bring this out to the left, out to the right, go in through the center here, bring this out to the left, bring this out to the right, just like so. So I am going to go off camera and let you finish that center out all the way down. So all these long stretches that are going on each peg, just bring it out back to itself. So now what we have are the triangles that need to go back to themselves. So these are the triangles right here. So we're going to go in through this third pin bar over here and give it a little bit of slight of a stretch just to make it easier to span over all three of those pegs. And you go into the one above it, give it a little pull, and just bring it back to itself. Okay, do one more. That's how you're going to do it. And on this side, you go into this peg, which is the third pin bar from the right, one up, give it a slight stretch, and then back to itself. Go into the next one, slight stretch, back to itself, next one, back to itself. And you're going to do that for the rest of the way up the loom. Go ahead and finish that up. We have 2 more steps and then we'll be done. We got to loop these out and then the border. So we're going to go in through the second pin bar right here. I'm going to hold it like this so I can slide this down a little bit where it won't get in the way of my tripod legs. Okay, so we did a zigzag going all the way up, and how we're going to loop this back is we're going to go in through the second pin bar, grab that top band, and just bring it back to the border. Go back in this second pin bar and bring it to the border. Go up to the next one, and we're going to bring it to the border. Okay, it's going to look a little weird. I'm going to come down and go up, come down, and go up. It's not going to look a little weird. I think I did something a little wrong here on this one because it's not wanting to lay right, but we're going to leave that. But that's all we're going to do is always go into this, bring it down and up. So just teardrops back to themselves, and then we'll do the border, and then we'll be all done. So what I'll do is I'll show you this side. We're going to go in through here, grab it, bring it down, go back in, go up to the next one, get that top band that's going down to the right, and bring it down, go back in, and bring it up. Go up to this next pin bar right above it. Okay, so get that top band, bring it down, go back in. So all we're doing is looping from the second pin bar back, or the second to the last pin bar to the border, okay? So you're going to finish that all the way up, and then I'll just go ahead and show you the border, which I know most of you already know, is you're just going to go in through the center, that cap band, and just follow it all the way around, okay? Just like so. You're going to do it to this side. Okay, and once you get to the border, you're going to just loop it straight up, okay? And follow that all the way to the top until it comes to the center, okay? And then you can meet me up at the top with the C-clip and we'll take it off. So do your little border here, or your second, you know, your pink one's right here, then do your border to the point, and then get your C-clip handy and we'll take it off, okay? Be right back. Finished with my border, met in the center. I'm going to put my hook down through all the bands, get it on my hook, bring the hook towards me, bring it up, put both sides on, and grab my C-clip and go ahead and put it on right here, like so. Now I'm going to go ahead, since it's secure, and take my hook out. Okay, now you can look on the side and see that it's all been loomed up, so you shouldn't be any worries of it falling apart, which is great news. And now all we have to do is take it off of the loom. So you're just going to loosen the tension. Okay, on the sides. And then we're just going to take it off one by one until we get it off the loom. Okay? That's basically all we're going to do. So I'm going to go off camera and take it off the loom, and we'll see what it is going to look like. Okay, I'll meet you back here. I just took it off the loom and I'm absolutely loving it. Look at that. Pretty neat. So you're just going to go through and stretch it out both ways. I'm going to fix all my bands, fix all my beads, get it to lay. I love how the center part is kind of raised, probably because I use the LEs. And I like the fact that these little beads come together right there. So I'm going to go through and fix all my bands, get all the colors that I want to show. Look at those stitches. I love that. That's so cool. I mean, I really, really like this design. It's so gorgeous. And I'm glad I chose to use the LE in the center. It's less the bands that I have to fix. And I want my beads to come towards the point in the center just like they are. I'm just going to get some of the bands properly fixed. But that's the design. This is Survivor's Song. As you know, that Twisty Christie is a survivor of many cancers, but breast cancer she's a survivor of. And so also CLL, which is a leukemia. So anyhow, this is the Survivor's Song, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you decide to make one. If you do, please tag and hashtag your renditions to me. This is the right length that I like for my wrist. If you wanted to go longer, you could have, but I think it's the perfect. I'm going to show you the back side real quick. Look how the back looks. It's pretty awesome. So if you choose not to bead it, it will just come out just as gorgeous. So, okay, well, until next time, take care. Bye.